Adopt Me's new Halloween pets and everything you need to know about the new update coming soon. Starting off, it looks like we're going and getting trick-or-treating returning inside of Adopt Me. What is trick-or-treating, you might ask? Well, you go to a house with a basket, you knock on the door, and you go and get candy. Seems that concept is returning to Adopt Me. It's been in the game pretty much every single Halloween, and all you need to do for this to go and work is once the Halloween update releases, go up to a user's mailbox and press claim candy, or go and press the button on their door. This typically only gives you like 50 to 100 candy. It's not really worth it that much, to be honest. Up next, Adopt Me has set up a brand new timer for the Halloween is Here countdown. The update is coming out on Friday the 3rd of October at 4 PM UK time. Adopt Me does, however, say on this that it's between 3:45 and 4:15. The average is 4 o'clock. They just put a little bit of leeway to try and get you into the event early in case the update is early, which is basically never. They're never on time. Let's just be honest. You might as well say that the update's at 4:15 because that's probably when it will be. As we can see by this new game icon for the Halloween is Here update, we can see that there is a bunch of candy, a cat and a dog being scared, and then what looks like some crazy bat creature flying out of the door, obviously hinting that we're going and getting a bat. But we already knew that because I'll be showing you one of the bat designs later in this video. So let's read the description. It says, "Don't miss the start of the best season of the year, Halloween." I mean, I don't know, you can let me know, Halloween or Christmas. See Adoption Island transformed. Visit the arcade to play an exciting new minigame and earn candy corn to spend on new pets. That's right, pets, plural. Meaning that this Friday, the 3rd, you're going to be able to go and purchase multiple brand new pets, which is great. Great news. You can buy them straight away. There's a minigame, trick-or-treating, and I'm not sure if the trick-or-treating is going to come out instantly. How do we know trick-or-treating? Bro, they have the logo holding a trick-or-treat basket. If Adopt Me doesn't add trick-or-treating, I will crash out, okay? So this looks very fun. There is already 257,000 people who are interested in this. And Adopt Me actually added a brand new secret thing inside of the game. You see right next to the nursery, that is a bell. A lot of you guys are probably wondering, what in the world is this? What does it do? And how do you go and use it? Well, you go up to it, it says next update. You go and interact with it, and it will say join event. This basically says the exact same stuff that we just read. By going and pressing this button, it will then notify you once that update is out, in hopes that Adopt Me goes and brings in a ton of new players. Imagine all 250,000 people who press notify me go and join the game at the same time. That will be the most Adopt Me players we've had in a little while, which honestly I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. Now, once you go and press this button, this bell will disappear forever, okay, until the next update. So I'm gonna go and demonstrate it right here. Let's press notify me. You will see it goes and rings the bell, and then this bell just poofs, gone, vanished. I was really hoping it would have been a little bit more exciting than that, but there you go. That is the whole bell system of to go and get notified of the update. That way you will know exactly when the update is coming out. Speaking of the update, I will be going and live streaming it, and the likelihood is there'll be a Robux pet. I'll be going and giving away that Robux pet to my subscribers. Because guess what? Look at my trade history. I actually give away my subscribers completely free pets. In fact, this person literally won the Halloween hotel that cost 7,000 bucks because they were subscribed and they commented on my live stream yesterday. That's a 7,000 bucks house. There's plenty of other giveaways. These are all real. In fact, just look at my trade history. Look, 3:56 PM, Gloomy Dolphin. 3:53, Gloomy Dolphin. I don't know who any of these people are. Go feel free to fact check it. So, in the Adopt Me notification, we saw that they're going to be going and giving us an arcade, which is great, because I've been asking Adopt Me to go and add an arcade for the last 5 years, just tons. Because they originally teased they were going to build an arcade in 2017, and they never did. I'm not even kidding. You can go and check out like the classic Adopt Me, and there was an arcade coming soon sign. Now this is where it gets a little bit interesting. You know the whole arcade? Well, it looks like Adopt Me has taken inspiration from Five Nights at Freddy's. You see, this right here is Adopt Me's brand new logo. I'm not kidding. Go and search up Play Adopt Me, and you will see this as the logo. The second I saw this, I literally thought that this was a Five Nights at Freddy's account. I didn't even realize it was Adopt Me. I was like, who is this account? Adopt Me has changed their profile picture to what looks 99% of a Five Nights at Freddy's character. What in the world is going on? Let me just go and do a comparison. This right here is a Five Nights at Freddy's character, a popular horror game, and as you can see, it's got like this little cheeky bit, a missing eye, and then let's just look at the Adopt Me one. Okay, it's got like the little cheekbones and a missing eye. Okay, this looks a little bit familiar. What is going on? Okay, then we see like the jaw is made robotic. Okay, it's got like a robotic jaw. Guess what, guys? This has a robot jaw. The ear, it's made out of like an extended piece of metal and then the ear. Guess what, guys? The ear, extended metal, and then the ear. This is like a very close replica of a Five Nights at Freddy's character. In fact, I wouldn't even be surprised if Adopt Me did some sort of partnership with Five Nights at Freddy's. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if there was some sort of deal where they did a collab. I mean, Adopt Me has done collabs before. For example, Scooby-Doo, or Despicable Me for the Minion Chick, or Puss in Boots for the Persian Cat. Adopt Me is known for going and collaborating with movies, and I wouldn't be surprised, because this is basically a near replica of a Five Nights at Freddy's character as the Adopt Me logo. Obviously, it's drawn in their 2D style, but I wanted to find out what would this actually look like and find out what people thought about this. So I did turn this into a 3D Adopt Me model, but first, let's see what all of the comments are. The comments, I think it's teasing towards a new pet. Yeah, of course, this is going to be a pet. I like the idea, but low-key kind of looks like the Scare Bear thing from last year. I hope for new pets and not just redesigns. This looks nothing like the Scare Bear. Another comment. It better not be Five Nights at Freddy's. I hate Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm joking. I don't really mind what it is. I'm just excited for the update. This one. I hope the bear crawls and its head moves. That would make it way cooler and scarier. The design looks good. Betting the new designs will be a new pet. Pretty sure it will be. I mean, why else? Chances are this is either from the minigame or it's the Robux pet, or both. In fact, this could be the minigame and the Robux pet. I would not be surprised if they did a double. What's this say? It might be a hint at what theme we'll be getting this year. But on the other side, the pet looks really well made, and it's very easy to see that the Adopt Me team have put a lot of work into this year's Halloween update. In case you haven't seen this already, as well, Adopt Me has shown what the nursery is looking like for the Halloween decorations. They brought out the classic sinister pumpkins and just changed the color of the nursery. There seems to be like a bunch of smoke coming around and a bunch of trees. So this is the Halloween decorations. Nothing crazy, but I think the Halloween decorations are going to get even more throughout the Halloween update. So the first pet that we can confirm officially that's coming out is some variation of a bat. If we look at this design, we can see right here, there is just a bat silhouette. It's kind of a creepy looking bat, but I can guarantee that there's multiple versions of the bat. So I use some AI, I use ChatGPT to say to design the first creature in the same style as Photo 2. So I got the post of the new Adopt Me logo and then gave an example of a bat dragon, because this is only the head. I want to see the full body, I want to see the full design of this weird new creature. And the AI gave me this. Honestly, that's not bad. It kind of gave me what I thought we'd get. So this right here is kind of like a 2D sketch Adopt Me. It looks like one of the coloring in sheets from the Adopt Me website. That's what this looks like. Pretty cool. But this doesn't look exactly like an Adopt Me pet yet. So I said, make it into a 3D model in the style of an Adopt Me Roblox pet. This is what it gave me. It's not how it's gonna look, obviously. This is just a random mock-up that AI has generated. There's no way that AI is gonna accurately represent this design as a 3D model. It's just impossible for it to do it without seeing more of the information about the pet. Like, they didn't give us too much information, but hey, if it looks like this, then I would be sad, because I'm pretty sure this is AI slop. Like, this does not look good. This looks way cooler. Okay, it's gonna have a bow, which I guess is distinctive. I'm assuming there's gonna be multiple variants. Just like in Five Nights at Freddy's, there's gonna be different characters. This one's probably the female one. Only just a random assumption because it's got a bow. Not saying that males can't wear bows. In fact, I have a bow. It seems they're kind of copying the whole Five Nights at Freddy's concept, because, you know, in Five Nights at Freddy's, they kind of all hang around a pizzeria arcade, and guess what we're getting this update? An arcade. We're definitely getting a haunted arcade filled with animatronic Adopt Me pets, which seem to be spooky, scary, torn apart variations of the bear, for example. I mean, I'm pretty sure that is going to be an animatronic that will be running around inside of the arcade, probably to do with the brand new minigame that we're going and getting. I've now shared this in multiple videos, but this right here is an Adopt Me toy releasing for the Halloween series. This is a skeleton bat, confirming that we're going and getting a skeleton bat with green eyes coming out this Halloween, since they've already manufactured, designed, and released this toy for the general public. This, however, doesn't quite match up with what we saw in the game picture. Okay, if we look at this right here, this really doesn't match up the design. Okay, like this has like two spiky head bits. This one's got a pumpkin. The pumpkin could be petware. But if we compare, the wings on this is skeleton, so it's empty. The wings on this are full, meaning that we're getting multiple variations of the bat inside of the update. Okay, so this one's definitely going to be the skeleton bat, and then this one, I don't know what this is. This could just be the golden bat. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave us a golden bat as a pet. Why would I not be surprised? Well, we have like the golden mummy cat. Actually, we got like a million golden pets, so I really wouldn't put it past Adopt Me to just go and release a golden bat, because we already have a bunch of bats from previous Halloween updates. So what I can confirm is that we're going and getting a minimum of one bat pet. I'm assuming 2 or 3, because we've got the skeleton bat, we've got a bulked out version of a bat with full-on wings. We're going and getting this sort of scare bear animatronic distorted broken teddy bear as a pet, because they always go and release the things as the pet. Let me just give you an example. Scare bears from a minigame, they released it as a pet. Frost claws from a minigame, they released it as a pet. Purple pumpkin things, you get a pumpkin. High likelihood you're going to adopt this pet. So remember, go and join Adopt Me on Friday, October the 3rd at 4 p.m. I will be live streaming this update, going and doing a bunch of things, playing the new minigame, trick-or-treating, giving away free Halloween pets, including whatever the Robux pet is. I still don't really know what the Robux pet's going to be. I can't imagine Adopt Me going and making a Robux bat pet, but you never know what they're going to go and surprise us with next. If you're not already subscribed, you should subscribe right now. Because guess what? I can see who's subscribed, so shout out to the last 10 people who subscribed to me. You guys are amazing. Make sure you subscribe right now. We're trying to get to 1.1 million, and the only way is if you subscribe, and apparently 80% of you aren't subscribed. So press it now, it's free. And if you enjoyed this video, go and press the button on the screen to go and watch another Adopt Me video that I think you're gonna like to go and watch next. So I dare you to press this button right here to watch another video that I think you'll find cool.